Hello my gorgeous cuties out there, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Bree and I am just a crazy lover of makeup, fashion, and all that fun glittery stuff. So if those are things you are into, please hit that subscribe button and join this little family we have here. But anyways, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys all of my recommendation for heat-proof, sweat-proof, summer-proof makeup. So if you need your makeup to last all day, especially if you live somewhere hot, especially if you have oily skin, these are all of my recommendations. So if you guys are interested in seeing all of that, then keep on watching. Alright my loves, so here we are. It's summertime. I hope you guys are having a wonderful one so far, a great season. If you are wondering about my makeup, I really like this little makeup that I did, but I used the Uden's Eye Freya collection. I did film this. That video will probably come up before this one, so I'll link it below. I'll put it up in the corner if you want to see how I did this. But I'm really liking the vibe. I'm liking the orange. I'm in my summer mood, okay? Anyways, I want to get into all these products. These are all like base and complexion products that are going to keep your skin nice and matte and long wearing. So let's start with eye primers, because you want your shadow to last all day, especially if you're going to have a long day and you're going to be out doing things. So the matte painterly paint pot, I use the shade Soft Ochre. This is a great product if you want shadow to last all day on the eyes. It's opaque, so it'll cover up any discoloration, and you don't have to set it. You can just go right on top of it and your shadows will grip to it and your shadows won't skip. It will blend beautifully. You just have to let the primer set first, but really good if you want your shadows to last all day long. And then another primer that is more affordable is the Juvia's Place Eye Prep Eye Primer. This is so good. It's very liquidy. You have to definitely shake it up before you use it, and it will just come right out, and a little goes a super long way with this. Like, that is probably even too much. So don't use too much, because it can be a little too much if you use more than you need. But it's opaque. It will cover up any discoloration, and you don't have to set it. You can just let it set and then blend your shadows over it. It won't skip, and your shadows will last all day with this product. And then another product that I mention over and over on my channel is the Nyx Glitter Primer. So if you want your metallics to be impactful and to last all day, not to crease, not to flake off your face, then you definitely want to try this Nyx Glitter Primer. It makes such a difference when it comes to metallics. Like, it will take it to the next level. Trust me. If you haven't tried this and then you do go in it, you'll see there's a huge difference with going with and without this product. So highly recommend if you don't want your shadows to crease, especially metallics that are super soft that tend to crease on the eyes. This will stop that from happening. Now going on to face primer. So I have one that I feel like I haven't mentioned in a while, but this is a product I've had for a very long time that I've used over and over, and for some reason I've had it so long I don't think to mention it. But this is the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. This is a very lightweight, more like a lightweight moisturizer, but it definitely makes the skin have like a soft matte finish, and it's great at making your foundation last all day and kind of keeping the oils at bay. Now this is a more pricier product, but I think this is really good if you want a nice matte base. Now if you want something a little bit more affordable, it's not like super affordable, but the Fenty Pro Filter Mattifying Primer, I think this is also a really nice matte primer. It has the same kind of lightweight moisturizing texture, and it just blends right into the skin and leaves like a nice little soft matte finish to the skin as well. And oh, I love that Fenty soft vanilla scent that it has. But this one is really nice. It's not as mattifying as the Hourglass one, but it does a good job at keeping your makeup long wearing and keeping you from not getting so oily. Then another primer, and this is like a super mattifying, super intense primer. So if you have dry skin, I'm not sure if you'll like this, but if you're a very oily skin type like me, then you would probably appreciate this. This is the Varsaly Liquid Powder Oil Balancing Serum. It has a powder finish, so this is going to make you very matte. It's almost overly matte when you first use it, and then as your oils come out throughout the day, it then goes into a more natural finish, which is fine with me because I'd rather have it start off very matte so it can melt down to that natural finish. Because if it's not matte when I first start, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get really oily by the end of the day. So I do think this product is the best when it comes to oily skin, and this will help you all summer long stay matte. Now going on to foundation products. So I have a few here. I wanted to give you guys different options. So of course the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I swear I mentioned this 50 million times on this channel, but it is my holy grail. It's my tried and true. It's the makeup I will use for weddings, events. I wore this to my sister's wedding and it was hot outside, and this lasted all day. It helps me to stay matte. It helps my skin look flawless all day. It's high coverage and it is a mattifying product. So very good, especially if you're going to weddings this summer and you're gonna be outside and it's gonna be hot. This is such a good one. Now, if you want something more lightweight but still have good coverage that's more affordable, the HD Liquid Coverage Foundation is a really, really good, affordable option. It's not as mattifying and as long wearing as the Estee Lauder one, but it is pretty good at keeping you matte and lasting all day and being lightweight and just feeling like your skin, because it's so liquidy and it blends into your skin like effortlessly. You don't need to do a lot of work to get this to blend because it's just such a lightweight formula, but yet you get like such excellent coverage. So another good long wearing foundation that is more on the affordable end. Now, if you're like, I don't want to do foundation, I want something a little bit more lightweight like a skin tint, then I would recommend the Fenty Eavesdrop Blurring Skenetone. This is really good for being a skin tint because I feel like most skin tints are more hydrating, more glowy, but this one has more of a natural finish, and it actually does really well on oily skin because I've worn this many times and I've worn it like for 12 hours, and of course my oils do still come through. I do get glowy, but it has like a natural glow, not like a, ooh girl, you need to clean that off because your face is getting sweaty and gross. It's like just a nice natural glow throughout the day. So I think this has a beautiful wear on it, and it's just a nice sheer light coverage skin tint, and I just so happy to finally find a skin tint that works on my oily skin. Because now going on to concealers, I have two here. I'm not a huge concealer person. Like, I go through concealers. I don't really have a holy grail or something that I always have in my collection. I kind of like trying different concealers all the time, but the two that I've been playing with, they're really good at being long lasting and full coverage. So I have the Nabla Close Up Stay Full Smooth Concealer. This will last all day. It gives great coverage. It's more of a matte concealer. It's similar to the Shape Tape one, the original one, but it's not as mattifying. But coverage, blendability, longevity is really good with this concealer. And then the Juvia's Place concealer. This is pretty intense on the coverage, so you don't need a lot. Go in with a light hand. If not, this product can get cakey because it's just so extreme with the coverage. So just put a little bit, you'll get your coverage. It will last all day. It dries onto a matte finish, and you will still have your concealer by the end of the night with this. So those are the two I would recommend for long-lasting concealers. And now going on to setting powder. So I have two here to recommend. So the Perfect Peach Powder from Too Faced, even though this is being discontinued, this is the best powder if you want your makeup to last all day and mattify your makeup and keep it matte. Now, this is still available. You can get it on Too Faced's website for half off, so you still have a chance to pick this product up. I actually have 3 backups to this because that's how much I love this. This is like my go-to powder all summer long. Like, this is what I'm going to use if I go to an event. This is what I'm going to use if I'm going to be outside when it's hot and I don't want to get super oily. It's so good. But for a powder that's not being discontinued is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Press Powder. I think this does a good job at mattifying the skin. It's just not as mattifying as the Too Faced one, and it also blurs your pores. It gives like a nice smooth canvas to the face, and it's great at just setting your makeup and just keeping your makeup locked in. I think that this is a really, really good option. But those are all the powders that I would recommend. And then the last complexion products is setting sprays. So I have this one here from Kimchi Chic, the Stay Proof Matte Setting Powder. It's really nice at just melting your makeup all together and giving you a nice little matte finish. This doesn't have like the best sprayer. Well, it's pretty decent. I actually think this sprayer is actually pretty good on this, but this is really nice at just setting the face. And then the other one that I have, it's a more affordable option, is the e.l.f. Control Primer Mist. I actually picked this up on recommendation from Andrea Mattiliano. She actually uses this as a primer, but I do use it as a setting spray. It doesn't have the best spray on this. It comes out a little intense, a little chunky, little droplets. You want to use it far away, or I would suggest switching this to another bottle, or just putting it on a sponge and kind of patting it into the skin. That's how she does it, Andrea, and that's what I do it over my foundation. I just kind of pat it in and let it like melt into the skin. But this is also great at mattifying. And then another one that I don't have on hand with me is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I mean, that is a classic. So many people love that setting spray, and that will mattify your makeup, and that will just make it last all day. It just locks it in. It just has something special in that thing. Your makeup is not going to budge if you use that setting spray. But that was all of my recommendations for a long wearing summer proof, heat proof makeup. This is going to keep you looking flawless all summer long. But you guys will have to let me know in the comments below, what is your favorite makeup for the summertime? Do you agree? Do you not agree? Also, let me know if you do end up picking up any of these products based on my recommendation and how they work for you. I would love to hear from all of y'all. And if you're new here and you like fashion, makeup, beauty, and all that fun stuff, please hit that subscribe button and join this little family we have going on. Don't forget to check out the description below. I'll have all the products linked. I'll have other videos you might be interested in. I will also have this makeup look below my video, as well as my contact information. I am on Instagram as Breezy Lifestyle and Breezy_Beauty, and I do also have a TikTok as Breezy_Beauty, which I'm working on. I still don't think I have content on there. I'm still trying to figure out how to use TikTok, but that will be coming eventually. Anyways, guys, that was everything. Thank you so much for hanging out with me a bit and for supporting my channel and being here. I really appreciate it. But I do hope you are well wherever you are in the world, and just sending you love and light. But until next time, bye guys.